let's get ready to improv. Meet Emily Deneen, a 17-year-old grade 12 student from Hillcrest High School.
1 year anniversary with a guy, once!
Here at the Canadian Improv Games, Emily awaits the results. If her team wins, they'll go on to the finals and could qualify for the National Improv Games.
32 for a grand total of 522. Ladies and gentlemen.
Every year, high schools across Canada send teams to the Canadian Improv Games. Here in Ottawa, teams from all over the city are vying for their chance to move on to the national competition held in April.
My cousin's going to be joining us.
But winning isn't everything to Emily. She says acting brings so much more to her life. It has helped her gain confidence, which is something she says she didn't always have.
I remember I used to wait up front of the portable in grade 5, just wait outside in recess or or at lunchtime, just wanting to go in and read or something like that. And I looked like a total dork. I mean, my hair was like, and I wore penny loafers and that sort of thing. And so, yeah, I probably looked like such a nerd standing out front of that portable.
Grade 5 was a difficult time in Emily's life. Mary Moncrief, Emily's mother, recalls the experience.
The homework started coming, and I could see that she had no wish to please anyone, to please the teacher. There was definitely no wish to compete or please any peers, and not even to please herself. And that's when we thought, this is not working.
Emily overcame this difficult time in her life by changing schools and becoming actively involved in drama.
It basically allows you to be anybody that you want to be, because in acting, in improv, you can portray pretty much anyone. You could go back in time, you can go forward in time, you could be a guy if you wanted to. I mean, it's just, you sort of forget about everything that's sort of holding you down and just go and do something that you enjoy and you have so much fun. And by becoming another character, you sort of let your own character go away.
She joined the improv team in grade 9 and has been competing ever since. To qualify for the finals, Emily and her team had to first improv their way into the wildcard round.
There's 5 different events that you can perform at the Canadian Improv Games. There's Life, which is like a realistic scene, and it's like the primary focus of it isn't to be funny, but it's to be realistic and sort of show a slice of life. And then there's the story event, where you have to actually narrate a story, and the narrator has to move the story along, and they mark you on that.
Hillcrest sees themselves as an underdog. Last year, they didn't even make it to the wildcard round. This year, it's a different story. They've earned the chance to compete in the wildcard round, which would ultimately allow them to qualify for the finals.
Like, we've talked to people who've gone through it, like, it's our last year and, like, we didn't make it to the finals. And every night that we can do more is amazing. Like, right, we had 16 minutes of fame, now it's 32 minutes of fame, and we're trying to make it 48? No, 43. Wait. No, 48 minutes of fame. We're trying to make it Not good in math, I'm a drama student.
Though Emily wants to win, to her, improv is about much more than just the competition.
Not always. When I was younger, I was a little less confident, partially because of my body weight and that sort of thing. And interacting with kids, it became difficult. Sometimes they made fun of me. But once I sort of got to grade 6, I had a wonderful class, actually. And we just clicked as a team, and then things just started getting better and better and better. And then I became slowly like more out of the shell. And then now I'm flying.
The healthy side is the assertiveness, the confidence to get up there and do it. To say, I feel good enough to do this.
Would you say she's an asset to your team?
A huge asset. Like, it would not be the same team without her.
What's a word bigger than asset?
She's vital.
She's vital to our team.
While Emily was confident in her performance last night, tonight she'll see if all her hard work pays off as she comes back here to the National Arts Centre to compete in the wildcard round. Warming up is a crucial part to any improv games, but especially for tonight's competition. Peter McGregor explains.
If you go on stage not warmed up, then you will fail miserably, pretty much. You got to get your body nice and loose, your voice ready to go, and just your impulse going fresh. Because if it's not, then scenes aren't what they could be. 1, 2, 3.
Now months of preparation comes down to 16 minutes of improv to find out if Hillcrest will make it into the finals.
Evan, this is your dead grandmother speaking. Remember me? I got married at the zoo and was swallowed by a penguin. Please, don't forget what I say. All right,
My favorite part is coming off of the scene when it's done really, really well, because you just feel as if something clicks, and then you know that your team and you just are, well, it sounds cheesy, but are one.
Now the 16 minutes is up, and the results are tallied. Will Hillcrest make it into the finals?
In 5th place, scoring 115 in their style event, give it up for Hillcrest!
Minutes later, the judges retallied the points, and Hillcrest ended up placing 4th. This wasn't enough to go on to the finals, so for now, Emily and her team will have to settle knowing they did their personal best. For the 25th hour, I'm Lindsay Cole.